This outlines the attachments or the ligaments between the atlantoaxial joint and also the atlanto-occipital joint. You can identify here that the three important bones. This is the occiput or the occipital bone, and here this is the atlas, and this is the axis. And obviously this is a posterior view, and this is a lateral view. Let's start with the easy structure to identify. You can see a red structure that is going into the transverse foramina from C6 all the way up to C1 and then curving on the posterior arch of the C1. So this is going to be the vertebral artery, number 11. On the lateral structure as well, you can see a thick ligament or a sheet-like structure coming from all the way down from C7 to the external occipital protuberance, and this is called the nuchal ligament. You can see another small yellow in color ligament in between all the cervical vertebrae, and it will continue all the way down through the spine, and it's called the ligamentum flavum. And this is why it is yellow in color. On the other side, you can see it here clearly between the atlas and the axis. This is still ligamentum flavum. Right. Between the occiput and the atlas, there is an atlanto-occipital joint that is lined from the outside by a capsule. So number 2, the atlanto-occipital capsule, all right, or the capsule covering the atlanto-occipital joint. On the other side, between the atlas and the axis, there is a joint as well, and this is lined by a capsule. So number 4 is the atlanto-axis capsule for the joint. Between the occiput and the atlas, there is also the atlanto-occipital membrane, which we can identify here. What we missed number 10, which is the anterior longitudinal ligament, ALL. On the other side, you'll find posterior longitudinal ligament, but obviously you cannot see it here. Right. So to summarize all the findings, this is the occiput, atlas, axis, vertebral artery. In between the atlas and the axis, there is an atlanto-occipital. In between the occiput and the atlas, there is an atlanto-occipital membrane and atlanto-occipital capsule. In between the atlas and the axis, there is an atlanto-axial capsule and the ligamentum flavum as well. This is still the capsule for the atlanto-occipital joint. This is the atlanto-occipital membrane, number 7, ligamentum flavum, nuchal ligament, anterior longitudinal ligament, and vertebral artery at the end.